Alright guys, welcome back to more PES 5. So today we've got to get some deals done first. So the first one that I'm going to start off with is, let's have a look, Juventus. You know who it is. I'm going after Buffon. Now as you can see, Buffon ends 1064 already at Juventus, so obviously we need to up that and offer him a little bit more. So yeah, we've got all this money and we're trying to shorten the squad down a little bit, so we might as well spend big, guys. That is my sort of logic. I'm going to offer a cool 15,000 on the table to start off with. Obviously we need to offer him a little bit more than what he's getting currently. So shall I do that? No. I'll tell you what, I'm going to offer him that. That is going to be my first offer for him, guys. Like I say, if you remember last season when we bought Ronaldinho, you know, it didn't really work out too well at first, did it? It took us a few attempts to get him. But eventually it did happen. Now, anyway, guys, as you can see, we've put that bid in for Buffon. However, the squad is now reached its maximum. Pretty much. We've pretty much reached the maximum of the team now. So the problem we face here is that we cannot do anything. All we can do is open trade negotiations for certain players. That is all we can do at this point, because for the simple reason we can't add any more to it. You're only allowed to have up to 32 players, I believe, guys. So not much we can do at this time until we sell a few players. So we're hoping, like I said earlier, we're looking to maybe sell a few of these, or maybe even release them. Now I don't know, because at the end of the day I kind of want to see if I can sell a few first before adding. The thing is, I don't know who I would like sell, to be honest. I don't know what I don't really know what I would want to do. I mean, like, I could release Carragher here, for example, but the thing is, somebody might come in and buy him, and I think it's worth trying to, like, you know, trying to sell them first before, you know, like bringing others in. So I don't really know what to do at this time. The only thing I could do is maybe do some trades. Alright guys, so I've decided I'm gonna do something really cheeky here, something that some of you might not agree with and whatever, but remember, this is just a game, it's not real life. I'm gonna go for Ronaldo and I'm gonna offer Kallstrom. If you remember, in the last episode I tried to trade Kallstrom for Schweinsteiger, I believe, but that never came off in the end. So, you know what, we've got all this money, we can't really do much else, man. Like, you know what I'm saying, we can't do much else. How much is he getting? He's getting 818 currently at United. Whatever, man. Whatever, I'm not bothered. Let's see, well, we need to up the salary, obviously. Let's give him like 1,000, I suppose. You never know, that might do. Transfer money, I don't know, let's give him... Should we just give him 2,000 to start off with? It'd be really, really funny if this come back. I mean, it really would. 5-year deal, 2,000, apply for that, whatever. Whatever, man. Now, guys, the final thing that I'm going to do this game week is I am going to have a little bit of a swap for Colaccini if we can. Now, as you can see, his stats are really good. His balance is 96, defense 95, so he's really good on the ball. His speed isn't half bad either. And as you can see, he can play side back and centre back. He's right-footed, so he could play at right back. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to open a trade for Pereira. Just because, guys, I know Pereira's got the better speed and whatnot there, but when you look at Colaccini's defense, it kind of makes up for it and whatnot. And I think we're just as good as we are anyway. And yeah, one of the other reasons is that Pereira is 29. He's going to be 30 next season. Colaccini will be 27 next season. So he's got 3 years on him as well. And that's pretty much all the work that I want to do this week, if we can make anything happen with this. How much is Colaccini getting? 881. So we need to offer at least more than that. You know, I just swap deals. All we can do is swap deals, really, guys, pretty much. So yeah, let's offer him say I would offer him a little bit more, but oh well, you know what, let's up this to 500 as well, and we'll apply for that, guys. And let's go to today's game, guys. So here we are then, guys, in the next pre-season game against Fenerbahçe. So yes, yeah, not a lot we can do until some teams maybe try to buy some of our players and try to buy players that are actually up for sale instead of, like, you know, Risa and all that, like last week. So Mertesacker and Heiting are gonna partner it in the at the back today. Rooney and Mutu up front. Was gonna put Torres in, but Rooney and Torres were both on green form, so I figured I might as well give it to Rooney today. You know, it's pre-season, doesn't really matter. Even Shimizu's gonna get a game today. Here's Cruff. He's gonna start. Cellini, our new sign in here on the left side, he's going to start. Here's Kaiser as well. So a lot of new players in the team now, guys. It's this team's evolving. It's evolving all the time. Here's Rooney, and he's going to try and cut into the box. Rooney, Haleb. Oh, great goal by Haleb. Well worked. But it takes one of those players that's been at the club for God knows how long now, to get the goal there. Incredible stuff. Nicely done by Haleb. I think it took a touch off the keeper though. I think it hit his hand. Yes, it did. But it's an early goal for us anyway. So just keeping the formation the same. So yeah, Mutu is up front. He has got the captain's armband today. And yeah, they've got a Nelka as well. I just realised that. Yeah. So yeah, I've been thinking a hell of a lot about the team and whatnot, and I've ultimately decided that we're just going to try and maybe up the youth side of our team. You know what I mean? We're splitting the team into two parts from now on. So we're going to have our first team, you know, with all our regulars and whatnot that usually play, and then we're going to have our team that don't usually play. You know, our youth / reserves. But you know what, if we do buy youth players, like I said, they will only get games in cup matches. Now the thing about PES, you know, these old PES games, is that there's no like youth development stuff in the game. You know what I mean? In the newer PES games these days, you know, obviously they do have all that kind of stuff, but they didn't back then. So the only way to really do it is to just put those players aside, Shimizu, and just, you know, hopefully develop them. I mean, like Shimizu here, you know, I want him to play more games and whatnot. I want him to be playing regularly, but that's never going to happen until he, you know, develops a bit more, and, you know, I mean, he just sort of find his way into the team eventually. You know, I mean, he gets games here and there, and I guess that's a part of his development. I know he does get a lot of criticism, because he doesn't get a lot of game time and all this, but, you know, you've got to remember that he there's Rooney. Rooney, unbelievable. Never mind. Yeah, he doesn't get a lot of time. Oh, I think that was Mutu there. Yeah, he's going to develop. He's going to get better. You know, I mean, ideally, I want him to be on loan, but, you know, loan deals just don't come in for him, and the only time loan deals can come in, which is one of the flaws of this game, the only time that loan deals can actually come in is winter, and they can't happen over summer, which is a little bit unbelievable. Here's Shimizu again. He's going to be taken off it, but he's got it back. Here's Sergio Ramos. So yeah, Cruff is in defensive midfield today, and I've put him alongside Kaiser in the midfield because why not, to be honest. You know, we've got to test these players out, see how they get on. You know what I mean? I'm hoping that Cruff will be the next Sissoko or something. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, no, what's his face today? No Kallstrom. You know, no Gerrard, no Iniesta. You know what I mean? It's giving these guys a run out today. See how they go. We've got a pretty strong bench as well, you know what I mean? We're still desperately looking for our goalkeeper, you know what I mean? This is the problem we've got. We've got all this money, but we want to shorten the team down. So we may as well just, you know, oh, that was poor. We may as well just spend big on a couple of big players or something, you know what I mean? There isn't really a whole lot else we could do. Yeah, I mean, we've reached the maximum squad limit as well, which is something that I didn't think would happen. And here's Rooney. Ah, that's unbelievable for Rooney. And here's Shimizu, and here's Haleb again. Oh, it's unbelievable. Here's Rooney again. Here's Shimizu. It's going to be brought back to Haleb once more. Who's going to put it wide? Never mind. I'll tell you what, we're playing good though today so far. So, yeah, with all that said and done, just got to wait. We just got to wait because there's no point of releasing players at this point. We may as well release players once the transfer window is coming to an end, like sort of like the 7th, I think the end of the 7th week in pre-season, because we may as well see if we can sell the players first before releasing them, because if we can sell them, we get the extra cash for them. If we release them, we actually lose a bit of cash, but we don't have to pay out as much for some of the players. So, you know what? I'm just going to see what happens. And that Ronaldo bid... who knows, man? Just who knows? You know, you might as well. You know what I mean? He's one of like the best players in the game. Whatever. If we get him, all we've done is swap him for another player. So, I have no idea where to put this. There we go. Shimizu. Here he is again. Oh, a bit of a 10, but taken off it. It's going to come back out. So yeah, a bit of rotation going on today though, because you know, like we've got Terry in centre back. You know what I mean? Not today, but I mean we've got Terry for centre back. We've got Puyol for centre back, and then we've got players that we can rotate them with, such as Heitinger, such as Mertesacker. You know what I mean? Then on the right side, we've got players like. Sergio Ramos, who's here right now. We've got Perea, who can rotate with him. Then on the left side, we've got Riese, and we've also got Cellini, who can rotate with him. Then we've also got Van Bronckhorst, who can not only play left, but he could play right. I think he prefers left, though. But he, you know, even last season we played him on the right. So, you know what I mean? We've got players that can swap and rotate for each other. So, it's not really something that's a big deal. And Mutu's going to go for it. Why not? And Kaiser, oh, can they get a debut goal? Here's Cellini as well. He's up for a debut goal. Crough's up for a debut goal too. All our new faces on today. Oh, not such a good ball into the box there, but that's half time. Not too bad. We've played well. I don't really remember a chance that Fenerbahçe had, so let's keep going in the second half, please. Second half off, and yeah, Carson is playing in goal today. Cech needed a little bit of a rest, and that's one thing about buying Buffon if we can get him. Like, if we do get him... Oh, good bit of defending there by, I think that was Kaiser. Yeah, good sliding tackle there. Starting to look good already. Yeah, the thing about buying Buffon is that because the problem with Cech is that his stamina, man, he does run out of stamina quite easily. The only thing, you know, about that is that you do have to take him out sometimes. So if we have to, like, take Cech out, we just replace him with Buffon. If Buffon needs replacing, we replace him with Cech. So we're replacing one fantastic keeper with another if we do get Buffon. And that's the whole idea here. And then obviously we've got our third choice goalkeeper as backup if we need him for whatever reason. But not only that, you know... Oh, Mutu. Oh, it's going to be kicked out of play there. Here's Haleb. And Mutu's in there. And Rooney. Oh, couldn't find it. Oh, that's going to be a foul there by Kaiser. Oh, Kaiser's getting into a scrap already. First game with Anelka. I tell you what, he's 17, Kaiser. He don't want to be taking on Anelka, does he? Absolutely not. Not in his debut game either. But yeah, that would be what's going to go on. Here's Mutu. Ah, he went for the near post. Why did he go for the near post? There was really kind of no reason to. I thought he was going to shoot for the far one, and he really should have, in my opinion. But oh well. So yeah, so it's just all about waiting for the offers to come in and shortening the squad down and stuff like that. But we can't do that yet. but I'm okay. I'm all right. You know what I mean? I am okay. I will keep. You know what? I might as well just keep trying for Ronaldo at this point if we don't get him. You know what I'm saying? It was probably gonna eventually come to it, but like I say, we've got all this money. There's really nothing else to do with it. We've got the deals done already, pretty much, like in the last part. We've sorted out one of our DMF problems. Now we just need a goalkeeper. We've sorted out the wing back problem, and we've got a new left back in and whatnot. So yeah, let's play this out to Shimizu here. Here's Ramos, and why is I hate that so much when they do that animation, when they let the ball run over them, especially if the ball is heading out of play. It's just so unnecessary at times. It just really does not need to happen. And that's good, but you got to get back into goal, and he will do. But it's way over and out of play. Bit of a scrappy moment from Carson, but okay. And that's a really good ball to move to. Oh, never mind. Kind of scored from a similar position against World All-Stars the other week. And that's a good ball in, and nobody to it, unfortunately, there. Kaiser's back in there, though. Tell you what, he's everywhere. He's the next Sissoko. Sissoko's understudy, for sure. Good bit of play by Rooney there, holding on to that. Here's Sergio Ramos. Good ball in, perhaps. Mutu waiting for it. Cruyff, who's going to smack one right into the defender. Really hoping for some bids to come in after this match. We still like Cisse. I was even thinking of like maybe trying to swap Cisse if we can, but I really want to just sell him. Just move him on already to a different club. You know what I mean? We've been trying to get rid of him for a while now. It just doesn't look like it's going to happen. So we're going to make some subs in a moment. I think I'm making like 5 subs. We'll see who they are in a moment's time. Here's Mutu, who's going to be taking off the ball there. It's going to be a free kick. It's Mutu. Actually, no, it's not quite Mutu territory, I don't think. And no, I really don't think it's worth having a crack at that myself. Not confident about it. Not confident. Here's Fabregas, he's just come on. Here's Kallstrom. Here's Mutu again. Here's Kallstrom. Ronaldinho! Great save, has to be said. He's just come on for Rooney. Anyway, Torres is going to come on for Mutu, and Kaiser's going to come off for Sissoko. I think Kaiser's had a fantastic debut, I have to say that. He has actually played very well, so quite impressed with that signing so far. And he's only 17. And Kallstrom, and it's going to be a goal for Ronaldinho, finally. Well, remember, he scored against Everton on the final day last season. He's got another one here. It's a very light tap-in goal. And to be honest, we were always looking for a second one in this. We've been pushing for it all game. Not a bad shot there by Kallstrom. It was on target. Let's have a look at this one again. Goalkeeper parried it. Ronaldinho, header in. Not half bad. Not half bad. I have to say that it's not been, they've all had good debuts. Cruyff is still on. Kind of wanted to keep Kaiser on, but I know that the young players do suffer with stamina problems quite a lot. So, yeah, I decided that I'm just going to not maybe do that. Oh, hello. That was dodge. And that's a good ball forward. Ronaldinho's not going to quite find it. Here's Torres. Oh, Torres nearly kind of got to that. Ball out wide. Very little time remaining now. Here's Ronaldinho. Here's Kallstrom. It's going to be out. Never mind. Should have probably crossed it in a little earlier than that, but oh well. Ball out. Sissoko. Can't get the ball back. Full time in a second. That's going to be for definite. Don't think we're going to get another chance now. No. Good game though, I have to say that was a fantastic game. You know, decent result, solid result. Couldn't really ask for a whole lot more there. Individual game records. Rooney. How was Rooney the man of the match? I don't really understand that, to be honest. Like, I thought he was okay, but he wasn't like fantastic. I mean, he got the assist for Haleb, but I don't know. I don't really agree with that, in my opinion. You know what I mean? I thought Kaiser, man. I actually thought he was the man of the match today. Really enjoyed the way he played. Had a great debut, I thought. Only a 6.5. I think he was deserving of a 7 myself, at least. But, yeah, not bad. Even Shimizu got a 7 there. Mewtwo, not particularly impressive today. But, you know, we showed some great passing nonetheless. All the subs came on and got at leleast 6s. Carlstrom was 6.5 too. Anyway, guys, we've had breakdowns in everything. Nothing has come back this time round. I guess in the next episode, all I'm going to do is simply just go back in for Buffon. And what you've got to remember is we've currently got 31 players out of a maximum 32. So if I submit a bid for Buffon, it means that we've hit 32 out of 32, if you can imagine that. If it makes sense, which means we can't buy any more players after that. All we could do is offer swaps, and that's literally it. So again, the next game week is pretty much going to be a case of just doing what we've just done again and hoping that maybe we can sell some players. See, some of the problem here is I can have a look through like the free transfers yet again, but because we can't, like, we're not going to be able to sign anyone, and we need our goalkeeper and whatnot. Even if there are new players on here, it's not going to be possible that we can sign anybody, guys. So it's all a case of waiting. And to be honest, the problem with last summer is that we couldn't get any teams to like bid on any of our players that we wanted to get rid of, and that was a problem. So the only thing I can really realistically think of is, again, we just keep trying to see if anything happens. So yeah, I don't even know why I'm sort of going through all this, because there's no point really, is there? I guess we'll have a look anyway. Open to negotiate is still here. But yeah, Marshall. I kind of want to trade Marshall for what's his name, for Carson, but I can't do that right now. So yeah, guys. Anyway, thanks you for watching this episode. You know, please do comment, rate, subscribe, and share as always. And I will see you guys in the next episode, where we pretty much try what we've just tried again, and we'll be playing PSG next time. So yes, thanks for watching and take care.